Swallowed Star Q&A time. Question 1. How powerful is the Zerg Queen? The Zerg Queen is a unique existence in the universe. Unlike humans, the Zerg Queen doesn't possess a robust physical body just because of her high level. For instance, a domain master level human can destroy a C-grade spaceship with their bare hands, and D-grade weapons are almost ineffective against a world master level human. Without the protection of her nest, a world master level Zerg Queen could even be easily killed by a stellar level warrior, as her body is quite fragile. However, this doesn't mean that Luofoam and others could easily kill the heavily injured Zerg Queen to eliminate the threat. In fact, the toxic gas surrounding the Zerg Queen's nest is enough to corrode the body of a universe-level powerful figure and could easily kill them. Even a domain master like Mingyu could do nothing to the Zerg Queen's nest. Although the Queen herself is physically weak, her nest is still world master level, which most domain master warriors can't destroy. Moreover, the Zerg Queen excels at using illusions. Whether using a stellar or universe-level clone, Luofoam would struggle to resist the illusions of a world master, given the vast difference in levels. Even if Luofoam and his companions were not afraid of the Zerg Queen's illusions, successfully killing the injured Queen would still be incredibly challenging. With the speed of a world master level Queen, she could easily escape. If she fled and recovered, Earth would face a total destruction. Of course, if a world master level powerful figure intervened, it wouldn't be hard to break the nest and kill the dormant Zerg Queen. But Luofoam couldn't take that risk. This is because the Zerg nest is incredibly valuable, equivalent to Luofoam purchasing 1,000 automaton race spaceships. Such a high-value object would undoubtedly attract numerous world master level, even immortal level, powerful figures to compete for it, and their battle would reduce Earth to ashes. Therefore, without certainty in killing or controlling the Zerg Queen, the best option is to let her remain dormant. Question 2. Why do the domains of the same original law exhibit different colors? For example, Hong's domain is black, while Luo's is white. Although they come from the same original laws themselves have different characteristics. Thus, the form they manifest depends on how the warrior utilizes that law or domain. Take Hong as an example. He is skilled at using his domain to hide himself, which is something that the light domain can achieve. Like the refraction in physics, Hong uses the properties of light to distort the surrounding area, making it difficult for his opponent to pinpoint his actual position, thus gaining the upper hand in combat. His domain not only suppresses his opponent but also provides him with cover. If Hong's domain were white like Luo's, his black armor would stand out conspicuously in a white domain. Hong demonstrates that how a domain is used in battle is crucial, but this depends on whether the opponent's mastery of the domain or law is inferior to his. This is why Hong's domain wasn't as effective against Nabini in Rome June. Additionally, the law of light has destructive properties, such as lasers. Warriors can focus this energy to kill lower-level opponents. Aside from different characteristics causing color differences in the same original law, another reason could be the design choices of the production team. Have you noticed that Hong's domain matches his black outfit, Luo's is white, and Ai Chen's light sword is pink? This design makes it easier for the audience to identify the attacks of warriors with the same attribute or original law during battle. Question 3. Can the virtual universe be hacked? Logically, the virtual universe can't be hacked, but theoretically, it's possible. It can't be hacked because the virtual universe is not just a piece of technology, but a secret technique created by a true god-level powerful figure known as Ancestor Yuan. Even the will of the universe itself cannot interfere and is somewhat wary of it. Therefore, unless a true god-level being of equal or greater power to Ancestor Yuan tries to invade from the outside, the virtual universe is impenetrable. If such a warrior existed, they would have been detected by Ancestor Yuan at the moment of the breach. Once two true god wills collide, the secret technique of the virtual universe would likely destabilize, let alone allow the genius battle to continue. However, the virtual universe does have vulnerabilities, just as some software, institutions, or laws in our real lives might have loopholes. Do you remember Luo Feng's soul imprint technique? It makes the imprinted person deeply loyal to the master from their soul, ensuring they will never betray them. Many similar secret techniques exist in the universe. Human powerful figures can plant soul servants among hostile races, and likewise, enemy races can insert spies among humans. Although an external breach of the virtual universe's secret technique would be detected by Ancestor Yuan, this doesn't mean that enemies cannot invade from within. If the one wearing the sensor is human, Ancestor Yuan won't interfere, given the large population and the impossibility of monitoring everyone individually. In fact, the Zerg have placed immortal-level soul servants among the major human forces. By using their human identity, unless they exhibit unusual behavior in the virtual universe, they are not monitored. Moreover, when they transmit information, it's encrypted through hundreds of layers, making it extremely difficult to intercept. Thus, it's possible that immortal-level spies placed in the virtual universe company and assisting with the genius battle might manipulate the competition's rules and settings. However, if they acted openly, their identity would be exposed. Sacrificing a valuable piece, especially immortals, just for a stellar-level genius is not worth it. After all, it is extremely difficult to plant an immortal-level servant within the 5 forces. Unless absolutely necessary, they wouldn't risk exposure. Furthermore, the most noteworthy genius right now is Bolin, not Luofeng. Aside from these possibilities, the most reasonable explanation might be that Ancestor Yuan is conducting a minor test for the geniuses who are expected to have a bright future and significant growth. Remember, the genius battle is not only about selecting the most outstanding warriors among the human races who are worth nurturing, but also about recognizing that they represent the future of humanity. Thus, it is possible that Ancestor Yuan occasionally observes the genius battle out of interest. In fact, under the influence of the virtual universe's secret technique, the will of Ancestor Yuan is almost omnipresent. Except for regions shielded by other true gods, Ancestor Yuan can monitor everything in the original universe through the virtual universe. This means that if Ancestor Yuan notices a contestant performing exceptionally well in the genius battle, it wouldn't be difficult for him to observe that contestant's strength in the real life. If Ancestor Yuan discovered that the contestant had an extraordinary opportunity, he might adjust the difficulty of the challenge as a test. After all, such a test wouldn't harm the contestant. On the other hand, if it were the real Zerg Queen, Luofeng would have already died from her illusion attack. As for why this was interpreted as a system hack, it was most likely because only universe masters and true gods know of Ancestor Yuan's existence. Question 4. Can Luofeng choose the golden horned beast as a clone again? You might have wondered, if Luofeng had chosen the golden horned beast as his first clone instead of a human body, would he have had 3 more chances to create additional clones? Imagine if he kept creating golden horned beast clones until the 100th, and then finally chose a human body. Wouldn't he have a whole army of golden horned beasts? In fact, Luofeng can choose the golden horned beast as a target for a clone, but doing so would be pointless. The reason is that when the universe grants an innate secret technique, if it overlaps between the bodies, the clone's secret technique will be stripped away. If Luofeng chose the golden horned beast as his second clone, he would end up with a golden horned beast without its innate abilities, significantly weakening its power. This situation applies not only to the golden horned beast but to other lifeforms as well. In other words, no matter what lifeform Luofeng chooses as a clone, as long as it has the ability to create clones, that ability will be taken away by the universe. Therefore, choosing the golden horned beast as a clone would actually waste one of his cloning opportunities. This is my first time selecting some questions from the comments section and sharing them in this format. I hope you like it. Before we end, I'd like to share some news with you. Did you notice that recently, Tencent Video released some scene clips from the Swallowed Star movie, Blood River Continent? Based on the progress of the Swallowed Star animation, Blood River Continent will likely premiere in December. If Tencent Video decides to air it right after the Genius Battle concludes, we might even see Blood River Continent as early as the end of October. It's also worth mentioning that the Swallowed Star movie will have 3 episodes. That means if each episode is 30 minutes, we could watch 2 episodes back to back. So exciting! What do you think? Well, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video. Wish you a wonderful day.